Good afternoon, students. So today, to get started, you're going to be turning in your personal narrative planning sheet, which was due today. And we're going to be turning it in by creating a screenshot of each page and putting those into your OneNote journal. So to get started, we're actually going to go to the Apps menu on your computer, and you're going to go over to the Windows Accessories. And I want you to look for the snipping tool. Don't click on it yet. What you're going to do is right click and you're going to choose Pin to Taskbar. Mine says unpin because I've already pinned it once. If you'd like to, you can also pin it to your Start menu, which is what you will see when you first click on the apps, and it gives you a collection of the different apps you use often. The advantage of putting it on the taskbar is that it's accessible and usable much more quickly. So once you have it pinned on your taskbar, you're going to go back to your desktop. So click on your Apps button, select Desktop, and you should see it on the bottom of your screen. So right where my mouse is hovering. Okay, so next we're going to take a screenshot of these pages. But before we do that, we need to make sure that our page is zoomed out enough that we can see one page in its entirety. Now, if it goes to two-page views like this, that's okay. So to take the screenshot, we're going to click on the snipping tool, and this dialog box will come up. We're going to click New, and as it says, we're going to drag our cursor around the area that we want to capture. So I'm going to start in the top left and click and drag to the bottom right. All right, and that's a pretty good looking snip. I'm going to try it again to show you an example of a bad snip. Okay, so what we don't want to do is this. All right, because it's a little bit less clear to me what you're actually included, and I want you to take a good snip, okay? All right, so we're going to try it one more time. I'm going to do that again. And you're going to click and drag over one page. Okay, we're going to go File, Save As, and we're going to call this PN1. All right, and you're going to repeat those steps for the next page. If you have more than one, obviously you would do all three. As a side note, it is important that this is completed. So if you missed any section on this, please make sure that that is done before you turn it in today. Okay, next we're going to go to OneNote, and you're going to be creating a page called Personal Narrative Planning Sheet in your journal. So I've done it already here, and you can see I've got my first page inserted. And what I'd like to have you do is create that page towards the top of your journal. So if you've been writing your vignettes, it's naturally going to come up on the bottom. You're just going to click and drag that up above your vignettes. Okay, the Personal Narrative Brainstorming Sheet is that sheet that we did first, where you kind of thought about the big picture in terms of the essential questions and just getting started. Okay, so to insert your pictures, you're going to go obviously to the Insert menu and select Picture. Then you're going to choose your file. You're going to select your personal narrative 1, in this case 2, I've done the first one, and click Insert. Okay, and you see it rendering. You can put them side by side, or if it naturally goes one underneath the next, that's fine as well. All right, so please make sure that that has been correctly inserted. And then this needs to be done by midnight tonight. You can see that in D2L. So if you run into any issues with the inserting features, then that gives you a little bit of extra time to complete that. Okay, thank you for watching, and that's all.